All right, guys, we're back with top 8 Edison Format Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got myself on the left playing Diva Hero Beat versus Javi on the right playing GBs. Uh, Javi was the 1 seed. I was the 8 seed. I snuck in. I was one of the only X2s that made it. We had 4 rounds of Swiss, while Javi went undefeated, which is pretty impressive with GBs, but we'll see. Unfortunately, he's playing his worst matchup. He's trying to get that trying to get his own first win with GBs. He won't be the first win on the channel, but he's gone close. He's gotten second place 3 times with GBs. Looks like his hand is Laquari, Radiari, Sekitor, Upstart, Heavy Storm, D Prison. Yeah, that Javi got second place twice recently. Once against myself and the other time against Los. All right, so he upstarts me. So we're at 9,000, 8,000. Let's see what's he gonna do. I know his hand is like Radiari, Sekitor, Heavy Storm, D Prison. So he probably set the D Prison, or he might have set the Heavy Storm and try to get me to set another back row. Knowing Javi, he's gonna try to play mind games with me. He always does every time we play. Heck, Javi and I played in the top 8 of a YCS. That's this feature match behind me is he and I's feature match from YCS and back in 2013 when they did. All right, so he prisons. So I summon Alias. Let's see if he uses the storm here. Let's see. I think he drew another D prison. It looks like, and he sets it. He's playing around Gemini Spark, doesn't want to let me just, pop a free card. And D Prisons, bottomless is hurt sometimes with heroes. When you bottomless their alias and they don't have the spark, they can't get it back with Hero Blast, and they can't use it for Miracle Fusion. It can hurt. All right, so I have the spark. So I normal summon Ocean, attack with Ocean, trying to see if he D Prisons here. But instead, he chooses to D-prison the alias, so I spark the D-prison. But he is going to take 15. So what do I got? So I know he has heavy, so I'm not going to set more than I need to. I think I might have been playing 1. Was I playing Legacy of Yatagarasu? I think I was playing 1 at this time. So he heavies my 1 D-prison. Can he run over my Ocean? He would have to draw Darius, a quest, or one of his 3 Laquaris. Let's see if he has it. Okay, he has a Tiger, so it's kind of the same thing. So he tests Tigers. So basically, test Tiger equals any GB in his deck, and the Samurai is going to get him a Chariot. So I'm going to take 100 here. Yeah, he's going to get his Chariot, which is honestly only going to stop. Now that Stratos is gone, the only thing it's going to stop in my deck is Diva. But he can also stop, like, if he can, like, make a Geyseris play, then, like, Chariot my 0. Oh, no, he goes for the Respite, not the Chariot. Okay, so now he ready Ari's either the alias or... So he chooses the alias. All right. So I know his hand is Respite, Sekitor, and whatever he drew for his turn. It looks like a trap. So I know his 2 cards in his hand. So I heavy his Book of Moon. He chains Book on the Ready Ari. Normal summon Alias. And then set 1 back row. So he top decks a GB. I think he top decked Mermillo. Sorry guys, this duel sped up quite a bit. So Javi's basically going to draw a whole new hand, which is unfortunate. Respite can be really good at times. Now he upstarts me again, so... Oh, double ups. He drew all 3 upstarts, so I'm at... Oh, nope. I'm at... Is that right? I think I'm at 10,900, right? He's only done 100 damage when he attacked over my Ocean. So here comes the Diva. Got to get the Gilman out of my deck before he draws into... until... Basically, so he can't Chariot it. Ooh, so I'm choosing to Synchro with the Alias to go for Brio. I'm not going to call priority. So I bounce his Dust, he chains, and then here comes Miracle Fusion. How much damage is this? This is, let's see, 17. 27. Yeah, this is game if he doesn't have gore. So I'm always gonna go for it most of the time. Like in this situation, you better have the gores. So some of you guys may remember when GBs finally won on the channel, if you guys watched that video, I lost the gores. But here I don't lose the gores. I mean, if you gores me, you still have to deal with my F-Zero. Alright, so I win game 1. Javi's gonna have to pull off the Legacy 2-0. We'll see if he can. He's gonna start by setting a monster straight 2 back rows. Oh yeah, I slammed. Javi set my body in dust. And you could tell, you saw the way he slammed his cards, he was upset. This is why I always tell people, don't set 2 first turn. Just set 1. There's no reason to set 2. So here comes Crusader. And Javi got punished. I drew it for my 6th card and I had to let him know. Okay, so yeah, I'm reading Honest. I'm going to Honest over the Hippo. And set 1. All right, let me reset life points. So we're both at 8,000. And Javi passes. Did he draw the gores again? So I summon Stratos. Grab Alias. All right. So I guess did I hit him with both? I think I only hit him with Stratos. I don't think I hit him with the Crusader. Unfortunately, I was using my other phone to film, or I was trying to film the other top 8 match. So I was using pen and paper, so I don't have, you guys can't see the live points. But it looked like I only took off 18. Okay, so Javi summons Prisma. So I'm checking to see what's gone. Oh god, I just gave it away. I have either Spark or Bottomless down there. Oh no, I have Skill Drain. I forgot I was main decking that card. Javi with the MST, so I'm going to take 1,000. It looks like he held the MST, and now Prisma's effect's going to activate. Send Bestiari. Does he have Test Tiger? So I don't have a Gemini Spark because I 100% Gemini Spark him here. Okay, so I messed up here. I didn't know. I've played against GBs, but for whatever reason, this scenario has not come up when I've played against it. So you can see here I'm reading the card, and I'm just debating on, like, does it... I thought if you Bottomless the Darius, the Bestiari goes back to the deck, but apparently it doesn't. At least that's what I was told. But see, he's arguing about Book of Moon. Book of Moon versus Darius, and I'm reading it. So what I was told, that John was not there. It's like John, whenever John scrubs out, he's never there. I know I'm taking a shot at my boy John, but like when he doesn't make top 8, he goes and he grabs food, and then something always comes up. Like in this scenario, you can see here we're arguing, and John's the best judge at our local. Yeah, so there was a delay. I just forgot, man. It's been forever since I played against, like, I've played GBs, but this situation for me has not come up. Because obviously I don't want him to tag. I don't want to Bottomless the Geyseris, and then he's gonna get to pop 2 cards. What I should have done is I should have just Bottomless the Bestiari, had I known. And obviously Javi's gonna shark me. We're in top 8, so. But I'm still fine. But this is like. And now I hit him for 19. Oh, he drew the gores. So he took 18. Now he takes 19. So we're at 7,025. But I think I have Mirror Force in my hand. So he passes. Oh, yeah, he's showing me he forgot to shuffle his deck. Javi always does that. This is like the second time he's done that on camera. He forgets to shuffle his deck when he tags it back in. All right. So let's see. What's he going to do? He attacks. So I don't have Honest or Spark. Yep. So I take 100. So I take 100 there. 800. So I take 900 total. So I'm at 61 to Javi's 25. And then he upstarts. I actually think he didn't take some of the life points off. Yeah. So here comes a quest. No torrential. Do I have Mirror Force? Hero Blast is okay, but I still can't deal with the gores. And it looks like he's hitting me for 27, so now I'm at 24 to his. I think maybe I didn't attack, or he didn't take off one of the 18s. So I have life points 24, 25, but maybe Javi didn't take off the 18. I don't know. Javi's got the life points all messed up. At least this is what I have. I have 24, 25, but it could be wrong. Yeah, that bottomless play. I should have just bottomless the bestiary. I thought for some reason, I thought if I bottomless the Darius that the bestiary would go back to the deck. And apparently I was told that if I bottomless the Darius, he still gets to bring out bestiary and it's going to pop a back row. That's what I was told. So right now I can't really deal with gores. I have alias. Yeah, I probably set alias because I can't deal with gores. I don't have honest. I don't have Gemini Spark. And like Javi knows. He knows I can't deal with the gores. That's why he's being really aggressive and then hits me for 18. So I should be at 600. Okay, so I guess I'm not at 600. Maybe Javi didn't. I'm going to assume that Javi didn't. So we'll go with Javi's life points because he has it on his phone. And he tags out the Laquari for Sam Knight. Yeah, Javi has the life points on his phone. So I think I'm at 700. And he's at 43. That's what it looks like. At least that's what he has. Unless if he fixes it. 43. No, that's right. I was right. I was at 600. Or 16, it looks like. Okay, summon alias. I apologize for the life points, guys. Sometimes people don't attack. Like, I think maybe I didn't attack them when I was afraid of gores. All right, so what am I going to do? Attack the Sam Knight. He takes 300. So he has us 4,000. I take 800. Okay, so he has me at 16. That's what he has me at. So he's at 4,000, and then I took what 800 from the gores hit. Yeah, this is what Javi has. 800 to 4,000. And I set back row. He dusts the new one, which was my Gemini Spark. Yeah, I didn't want to just spark him and then he draw a monster and finish me off. So we're going to game 3. Who's going to move on to top 4? The 8 seed or the 1 seed? Now, lately, the 8 seeds have been knocking out the 1 seeds for some reason. We'll see if we can do it again. All right, so I upstart. So we're at 8,000 and 9,000. I think that Gores won Javi the game. But, like, I don't think he had it, and then I think he respited into the Gores. Gores just wins games at times, and, like, do you just play around it forever? It's just, yeah, I didn't think he had it. Like I said, he must have drew into it off the respite. But I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure if he doesn't have Gores, I win that game. And also the bottomless thing was huge. Okay, so here I skill drain his. So it hit me with Sam Knight, so I took 26 total. And I skill drain his bestiary, so we're at 64 and 9,000. How many back rows? So Javi has 4 back rows. He sights in dust, so maybe he's got cards to deal with. Skill drain. Yeah, see, Javi might have life points wrong because he didn't add for the upstart. Okay, here comes Ocean. So he doesn't stop the Ocean. I attack his bestiary. And we'll just let it go through. Basically, I just need to get a water in the grave for a Miracle Fusion. Here comes Darius. And I prison the Darius. Javi's thinking about it. Thinking about letting that one go through. What does he have? Solemn? 7 tools, trap stun. So you can tell he's really thinking about it. So he lets it go through. But now I can't summon Stratos. Because of skill drain. Well, I can summon it. Still 18 beater that he has to deal with, but it won't get its effect. Alright. So I pass. So Javi summons a quest. Well, I've taken already a lot of hits. I'm at 48 to Javi's 9,000. He tags out a quest. Gets the quarry, but it's still at 18. But he's just getting the biggest monster he can get. Which I can easily out the Laquari with any of my 19 beaters, or Stratos will at least crash. But looking at my hand, I think my whole hand is dead. This is the weaknesses with this deck. I think my hand is like Spark, Hero Blast, Miracle Fusion. Alright, so now I'm really low. Now I'm at 3,000. He's poking me to death with this Laquari. Let's see if I finally drew an Alias or Crusader. Oh, I'm going to MST 1 through 4. I think because I have Heavy and I'm going to Heavy him. So I hit the 7 tools. And now I choose the Heavy Storm. I was trying to hit like a Solemn or a Starlight Road. And he Solemns my Heavy. So now Javi should be at 45. So I kind of read he had Solemn because he thought long and hard about that Darius attack. So I like that. That was just one read I made. Okay, so he attacks my dead Diva and then hits me for 18. So now I'm at 12. Yeah, I'm at 12 to Javi's 45. He tags out a quest. Maybe he has a Dust to stop. I mean, I can't deal with a 2100 Hippo. Alright, so Javi's got 6 cards. Finally. I finally top deck a hero. Now my whole hand is live. Now my Gemini Spark's live. My Hero Blast is live. And my, what's the card called? Miracle is live. And I got his Solemn out of the way. So he can't Solemn my Gemini Spark. So here he bottomless says my Alias. So here I'm debating. Do I hit the back row or do I get rid of his monsters? I'm pretty low on life. So this is like a tough choice. So I choose the Laquari. And I think I only chose Laquari because I'm really low on life points. I think that's why I made that choice. And we're at 12 of 45. And I'm pretty sure I have Hero Blast. Maybe I didn't have Miracle, but I know I have Hero Blast. Which is going to get rid of the Hippo or a GB if he summons one. $12 to 45. Javi giving me back those life points for skill drain. So now we're at 22.45. Okay, so we have life points correct because I completely messed up that first game. Or second game with the life points. And I think it was just because of the attacks. And what's crazy is I usually keep track of my life points. But I was trying to film 2 games in top 8 this week. So I put my other phone... was trying to record another match, but I didn't get to record it anyway, so oh well. Alright, so now Javi Heavy Storms me back. And I chain Hero Blast, pop his Hippo. He gets rid of... I couldn't see what he got rid of, but he's only got 2 cards in his hand. How many cards do I have? That Heavy Storm was brutal for me. Alright, so now I got rid of the Hippo. So I don't think Javi plays 2 Hippos, but he does side deck. He does side deck Snowman. So that's why I summoned Stratos here. Yep, see, Javi and I played recently, so I had a feeling that he sided in Snowman, so I take 100. And here comes Murmillo, so I'm checking his graveyard. He's got 1 card in his hand. So I deprison his Murmillo. Here comes Alias, and I pass. So 21.45. Here comes Diva. Ooh. Gilman, still in my deck. Am I going to go for Brio here? Let's see, 2145. I think Brio Gilman is game. But I'm going to have to discard the other card in my hand, which is an alias, I believe. Yeah. So I top deck Diva. That's what I drew. Because I got one of the aliases from Stratos, and I got the other one from... Yeah, I got the other one from Hero Blast. So you can see I'm debating on going for Brio. Brio is game if Javi doesn't have anything. And what trap cards has he used? He's used, like... Ooh, so I decide not to go for the Brio. I went for the Android. That's surprising. So here he takes 19. So I could have gone for Brio there, but I think I didn't because I'd rather have Alias. Like I saw, you can see Mirror Force is gone for Javi. So I'd rather Javi have to deal with the Android and the Alias and GBs, which is not easy. Plus I have a back row. But I could have gone for game, but it's risky because we don't know what that back row that Javi has is. But now I'm thinking that he didn't use it. It's probably like a Chariot or something like that. A 7 Tools. Javi has Cyber Dragon in his hand and another card. So let's see what that back row is. So it was Dust. He dusts my Dead Dust Shoot. Attacks over my Alias for 200. So now I'm at 25 to his 26. And he's forced to pass. He's got one other card in his hand. Takes 300. So he takes 22. So now he's at 400. And I'm going to gain 600. So 31, 400. And Javi scoops. So Javi almost pulled that game out. It was really low on life points. But unfortunately for him, he gets knocked out, moving on to top 4. So one thing I will say is this. If Javi had beaten me, I think he would have won the whole thing. Because the matchup, you guys will see as the tournament's coming up. The bracket was like a bunch of dragons and a bunch of plant decks, which Javi's GBs are heavily favored against those matchups. So it's unfortunate for him. I think he would have finally won with GBs, but I was like, sometimes it's just not meant to be. I snuck in at 8th and knocked him out, his worst matchup. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the duel, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, guys.